microphones. And guess she decided they were candy for her mouth too. But anyway, home at the show. This Bishopville, South Carolina. Hey, how about do the wind? This is from June 15th of 2018 when this was published from the South Carolina Public Radio. But the tale goes something like this. A young man gets a flat tire one night in 1988 while driving near Skateboard Swamp. Gets out of his car to change the tire. Then from the shadows emerges a creature that's green, wet, 7 feet tall, with 3 fingers, red eyes, and scales. As the young man scrambles to drive away, the creature viciously attacks his car. That's the story 17-year-old Christopher Davis reported to the Lee County Sheriff's Department in 1988. Many sightings of Lizardman have followed, often involving the destruction of vehicles and whether or not the Lizardman was real. Tales of the creature left a permanent mark on the small agricultural town of Bishopville. No matter who you are, it's part of the local folklore now. Bishopville local Robert Howell told me. It might not be the way that Bishopville chose to get on the map. They probably have rather had someone living here got a Nobel Peace Prize, but Bishopville, home of the Lizardman, what's wrong with that? I think that would be really freaky to be out in a swampy area in the middle of the night and have a flat and get out to change it and get attacked by something. Wouldn't matter if it was a coyote, but imagine a 7-foot tall reptilian humanoid. Howell is an artist known for his illustrations of Lizardman, which have been sported on countless t-shirts over the years. Howell's designs are so famous they made it into the official Lizardman historical exhibit at the South Carolina Cotton Museum in town, alongside items like castings of 3-toed footprints rumored to belong to the Lizardman and a sign from the Butterbean shed where Davis claimed the cryptid showed himself. This is where I spoke to Howell last weekend during the first ever Lizardman Festival and Comic Con. He is one of dozens of vendors and speakers ranging from local artisans to high-profile cryptozoologists and ghost hunters. The event comes at a time when Bishopville is pushing to build its tourism industry to encourage a needed economic boost after several difficult years for agriculturalists. That's why Eddie Grant, the Cotton Museum's executive director, was thrilled to play host. While the Cotton Museum is an exhibit at its own right, Grant said their Lizardman exhibit is always a considerable draw. But one local there, Stamey, said Lizardman isn't just a staple of Lee County culture. He believes that Davis really saw something out of the ordinary that night in 1988. To be honest with you, there's something in Skateboard Swamp, said Stamey. We will one day find out what is causing all of this if we keep looking. He's not alone on this. One of the many people I spoke to at the festival, not everyone was sure of the Lizardman's existence, but no one was willingly to totally discount it either. Both shared a sentiment expressed by Eddie Grant. I can't doubt it, I can't prove it. But there's a lot of articles on the Lizardman. I'm going to add the link to this in the description box. But it goes on to say among cryptids, there isn't a lot of stories with scales. It's always some variation of Bigfoot, something big and shaggy. Which make you wonder, if there's so many stories about Bigfoot, not other cryptids, and maybe that in itself lends credence to the possible existence of Bigfoot. I can't even help thinking of the media like the creature from the Black Lagoon. It has this sci-fi kind of element to it. It adds to... Whoa, I'm getting my damn phone blowing up for text now. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to add a link to this article below. You can go check it out. There's several interesting articles on this on Google. You want to check it out. I'm kind of thinking about maybe going out there and see if I can find this. Alrighty. But I'll have this link. And other news, I was talking with a guy last night, not far from here, Coffee County. He's telling me about a Bigfoot attack that is supposed to have happened last year, where a Bigfoot was supposed to have sexually assaulted a man. He said police come around was asking his dad, he wasn't home at the time when the police come, but was asking about questions if they seen anything and that, or if they knew anything about it. But off this road there's a long creek, goes to a several acre pond. That could be prime habitat for Bigfoot to have water and food. He's telling me they've got some absolutely huge deer out there. Some of the biggest ones he's ever seen in his whole entire life. So to me, it seemed like there's a food source, there's a water source. He's telling me, he said about two guys that went out there by their dump, parked up one night, and something was moving tree limbs about 10 feet off the ground, moving away from them. And they hurried up and left. So far, I've got second or third hand accounts on it. I think I'm gonna make a trip out there. When it's been raining all day, all night. When it dries up some, I think I'm gonna make a trip out there, because if there's Bigfoot and all this rain we're getting, get out there when it starts to dry up some, might find tracks or some other form of evidence to indicate the possibility of Bigfoot out there. Don't know. I'm not going to discredit it. He has agreed to do an interview, so I'm going to line all this up, try to put this all together for an upcoming video. But for now, I'll fix to get. Hope y'all have enjoyed the content. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Share this over for others. And I'm fixing to get for now. Hope y'all have a really good night, and I appreciate y'all so much.